guess I'm a minute early. I never heard to be a minute early. I can't find my pen. I should find it. Oh, the kids always messing with stuff. I said, you see my pen? Alright. I really do need my pen. Let's see. That's how long. Tally, hey girl, hey. Top of the morning, beautiful people. Top of the morning. I hope everybody blew their trumpets yesterday. Guys, oh my gosh, hold on. I got to tell y'all something real quick. Hold on. Hey guys, hey, chill.
I already got some frosted flakes. Why is there just a little bit?
Hey, chill. Go ask Dad where he hid other boxes. They get up. They act like they losing their damn minds when we buy cereal. I stopped buying boxed cereal like Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops and stuff because all the sugar. They don't need any extra artificial energy other than the energy they already have running through this darn house all day, right? So anyway, Dad decided, because Dad had a taste for cereal, he bought like 4 different huge boxes of cereal, and I just looked at him. He said, yeah, I know, but you know, hey, let him have a treat. Yeah, he said that we about to move out the house. Yeah, you gonna ask him for the other one, or y'all gonna try and split that little corner? Cause I don't want to hear no hollering, like I really don't. Cause that's not splittable between all 4 of you. Okay, y'all, so here's my little story. Okay, so it's funny. Look, if I don't know if I should repent for what I said to this girl or not. Y'all let me know. I don't think so, because she started getting all snappy with me. Okay, let me tell you what I did first. Okay, so day before yesterday, I was in the kitchen cooking, right? And so I got a notification that a video pops up. It's not somebody that I watch all the time, you know. It's a Caucasian dude, you know, and he has little Bible things that he do. You know, I check out, just see different stuff, but I didn't even realize, I don't know why I subscribed to him. But for some reason, I was already subscribed to him. So when he uploaded a video yesterday, and I went there, I was like, why would I have subscribed to him? Maybe I did it by mistake or something. I don't know. Okay, so he was outside, like, and he stays in the country. So he was out there with his cell phone. And the video was on like look, I'm going to put it in the, I'm going to put the link of it down in the comment section today so you all can go see it, right? Okay, so he was out there with his cell phone out in the country. He said, hey, guys, listen. He said, let me know if I'm going crazy. He said, I don't know. He said, but I was out here. Me and my wife was out down at the store. And I'm just kind of summing up. I don't remember everything verbatim what he said, but just kind of sum it up. Me and my wife was out at the store, and she went in, and I was sitting in the car, you know, listening to music and everything. And all of a sudden, I heard a trumpet blow. And, you know, he said, that was odd. That was strange. You know, so he said he turned down the music, and he rolled down the window a little bit, and nothing. And he said he turned the music back up, and then he heard it again. He turned it back down, listened, nothing. And then he heard it again, you know. And so then, you know, they went home. He asked his wife, no, honey, I didn't, you know, apparently because she was in the store. So he said the next day, outside, and, you know, heard the trumpet blows again. He said, I'm hearing trumpets. You know, he said, I don't know what. I don't know if I'm going crazy or what. You know, so that was pretty much the gist of what he said. But me, knowing what time it is, you know, so I went through, I looked, and I'm like, clearly he doesn't know that it's the Feast of Trumpets, right? Trumpets are going to be being blown all over the world for the next couple of days, you know, because some people blow it when the moon is like completely black. Some people blow it when you see the first sliver. Some people, you know, whatever. During this period of time, you're going to hear trumpets over the next, I say, week to 2 weeks, because people are celebrating it at different times or whatever. But But what was amazing to me, though, it really did something to my heart, is that other people are actually celebrating it on time around the world, like I've been calculating it. Like I said, I refuse to look at other people's stuff and be like, yeah, that we're gonna go with that date. No, if it's something that I can track and verify myself, I'm gonna track it and verify myself. And so that's, as we count it up, boom, Feast of Trumpets is right here. And so just like I did the post the other night, I heard somebody in my neighborhood that I don't know blowing their trumpets too. I'm like, oh snap, somebody else is doing it on time, so I tracked it to get the right date. I'm not sure how they did it, or maybe they tracked it, or maybe just somebody else came up with the right date and they're following it, and they did it on time and the right day, whether it's like completely black, because a completely black moon is considered a new moon. But you can't see it necessarily unless you see the disk of it in the sky during the day. If that makes sense, but it has to be at the time, and she'll still rise and set, but you can't see her unless you catch her when she's by the sun, right? But when she's completely black, during that time, you can normally catch her, but you have to really be looking, because you may catch a glimpse of a cloud go by. Like if you just look up, you won't really see it, because it's like a transparent disc in the sky, right? But she still rises and sets regardless, whether she's full of light or she's completely diminished of light, or somewhere in between, right? Okay, so I was reading the comments and people's like, praise Jesus, he's about to come get us soon. He's the signs of the times. I'm like, and look, I started laughing. I was like, okay, I completely get it, because I came out of there. I'm just reading the comments. Yes, Jesus is on his way. The rapture is nigh unto us, brother. And I'm like, nobody knows it's the Feast of Trumpets. So I'm like, okay, who? But somebody came in like 59 comments later, somebody said it's the Feast of Trumpets, but I hadn't seen that yet. I was reading, I'm just like, let me go ahead and put it here. I said, calm down, y'all. If you didn't know, it's the Feast of Trumpets. It's in Leviticus 23. I said, so what you heard was other people being obedient to Yah's law, So that was pretty much that. I just kind of gave a quick, and I copied the scripture, put it in there. I said it's a new moon, Feast of Trumpets, first day of the 7th month. Everybody's being obedient. Not everybody, but you're hearing trumpets, they're being obedient to y'all, right? So he later came back and said, after this comment I'm about to tell you this woman did, he came back and said, no, I know what the Feast of Trumpets is, and it wasn't that. And I'm like, see, here you go. We'll go back to Amos, where he said, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. In other places it said, my people perish because they reject knowledge. I'm simply trying to give you the truth of what other people are saying, because other people saying, I'm hearing trumpets too. Yes, it's definitely got to be a sign. Somebody say, maybe it's just us believers who can hear it. I'm like, it's the Feast of Trumpets. And somebody said, yes, I'm hearing trumpets all the way here in Alaska. I'm like, surely people in Alaska are keeping y'all's commands. So then this lady comes up. She does a post, and she said, Murphy tribe. She said, and like she was like almost like she just came out. She said, Murphy tribe, don't try and downplay what God is giving us and what we feel God is showing us. I'm like, see, here we go. There you go. I was like, sis, not trying to downplay. Oh, but she said, because she was in her bed that night, 10:30, reading a book, and she heard trumpets blow. And I'm like, everybody's hearing the trumpets around about the same time during this span of time. It's the Feast of Trumpets. That's what y'all hearing. I wasn't arguing. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, guys, and these are some of them are hardcore Bible thumpers. I'm like, y'all clearly don't read the Bible that y'all hardcore thump about, right? So I was like, that's what I be talking about, right? And they get super spiritual about stuff, and I'm like, that's what I be talking about, bro. This is exactly what I be talking about, So she said, listen, she said, don't be trying to downplay what God be giving to us and this and that. She said, because you don't know, this Caucasian lady, not that has anything to do with it, but and that's just a small what I gave you. If you go and you watch the video, you'll probably find it. If you see me Murphy tribe, just look under the 7 comments and you will see how a couple times. And this is what I say. I would say, well, it is the Feast of Trumpets. she said it was 10:30 at night. She said, well, I live around here. And she said, where I'm from, people don't blow trumpets 10:30 at night. Look, because she said she was up reading a book 10:30 at night, and her window was up, and she heard trumpets blowing. She was like, what? And I said, well, maybe somebody where you live just realized y'all's command and decided to be obedient to it and decided to blow their trumpet at 10:30 at night. And I didn't say it sarcastically. I just said that, right? And so then she said, listen, Murphy Tribe. She said, she said, hold on. She was like, anyway, she was like, she was still saying don't downplay, and we know what God gives to us. And then she said, I block people like you. I said, sis, I would absolutely love it if you go ahead and block me right now. Don't waste any more of your time. And look, but she ain't blocked me though. She still left me up there and everything, So I'm like, man, people running their mouth. Whew, she ain't gonna get me heated. I was just amazed at the I'm gonna call it. I'll just say ignorance of the times or what's going on. So they saying stuff. Okay, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. So I'll post that link down there so y'all can see that. But people are still making comments on it like, yes, brother, Jesus is coming soon. I'm like, bruh, all y'all hearing trumpets around the same time and nobody, but I did look at it again yesterday. There's a couple more people said, hey, it's the Feast of Trumpets. That's why you're hearing trumpets. Ain't nobody listen to the people that's telling them the truth. They're like, listen, we know what we're hearing, and it didn't sound like trumpets, like that kind of trumpet. I'm like, they say it sounded like more like a train horn. I'm like, well, probably a train horn then. I'm like, people is, oh gosh. See. Okay, Job chapter 34. Elihu accuses Job of arrogance. And then Elihu said, listen to me, you wise men. Pay attention, you who have knowledge. Job said, the ear tests the words it hears, just as the mouth distinguishes between fools. So let us discern ourselves for what is right. Let us learn together what is good. For Job also said, I am innocent, but Yah has taken away my rights. I am innocent, but they call me a liar. My suffering is incurable, though I have not sinned. Tell me, has there ever been a man like Job with his thirst for irreverent talk? He chooses evil people as companions. He spends his time with wicked men. He has even said, why waste my time trying to please Yah? Listen to me, you who have understanding. Everyone knows that Yah doesn't sin. The Almighty can do no wrong. He repays people according to their deeds. He treats people as they deserve. Truly Yah will do no wrong. The Almighty will not twist justice. Did someone else put the world in his care? Who set the whole world in place? If Yah were to take back his spirit and withdraw his breath, all life would cease and humanity would turn again to dust. Now listen to me. If you are wise, pay attention to what I say. Could Yah govern if he hated justice? Are you going to condemn the Almighty Judge? For he says to kings, you are wicked, and to nobles, you are unjust. He doesn't care how great a person may be. He pays no more attention to the rich man than to the poor. He made them all. In a moment, they die. In the middle of the night, they pass away. The mighty are removed without human hand. For Yah watches how people live. He sees everything they do. No darkness is thick enough to hide the wicked from his eyes. We don't set the time. When we come before Yah in judgment, he brings the mighty to ruin without asking anyone, and he set up others in their place. He knows what they do, and in the night he overturns and destroys them. He strikes them down because they are wicked, doing it openly for all to see. For they turn away from following him, for they have no respect for any of his ways. They cause the poor to cry out, catching Yah's attention. He hears the cries of the needy, but if he chooses to remain quiet, who can criticize him? When he hides his face, no one can find him, whether an individual or nation. He prevents the godless from ruling, so they cannot be a snare to the people. Why don't people say to Yah, I have sinned, but I will sin no more, or I don't know what evil I have done. Tell me, if I have done wrong, I will stop at once. Must Yah tailor his justice to your demands? But you have rejected him. The choice is yours, not mine. Go ahead, share your wisdom with us. After all, Bright people will tell me, the wise people will hear me say. Job speaks out of ignorance. His words lack insight. Job, you deserve the maximum penalty for the way you have talked. Bruh. For you have added rebellion to your sin. You show no respect, and you speak many angry words against Yah. Job chapter 35. Then Elihu said, do you think it is right for you to claim, I am righteous before Yah? For you also ask, what's in it for me? What's the use of living a righteous life? I will answer you and all your friends. 2. Look up into the sky and see the clouds above you. If you sin, how does that affect Yah? Even if you sin again and again, what effect will it have on him? If you are good, is this some great gift to him? What could you possibly give him? No, your sins only affect people like yourself. Your good deeds also affect only humans. People cry out when they are oppressed. They groan beneath the power of the mighty. Yet they don't ask, where is Yah, my creator, the one who gives songs in the night? Where is the one who makes us smarter than the animals and wiser than the birds in the sky? And when they cry out, Yah does not answer because of their pride. But it is wrong to say Yah doesn't listen to the Almighty, to say the Almighty isn't concerned. You say you can't see him, but he will bring justice if only you will wait. You say he doesn't respond to sinners with anger and is not greatly concerned about wickedness, but you are talking nonsense, Job. Job, you have spoken like a fool. Last chapter for today, Job chapter 36. Elihu continued speaking, let me go on and I will show you the truth, for I have not finished defending Yah. Like, you're defending Yah? I will present profound arguments for the righteousness of my Creator. I am telling you nothing but the truth, for I am a man of great knowledge. Yah is mighty, but he does not despise anyone. He is mighty in both power and understanding. He does not let the wicked live, but gives justice to the afflicted. He never takes his eyes off the innocent, but he sets them on thrones with kings and exalts them forever. If they are bound in chains and caught up in the web of trouble, he shows them the reason. He shows them their sins of pride. He gets their attention and commands that they turn from evil. If they listen and obey Yah, they will be blessed with prosperity throughout their lives. All their years will be pleasant. But if they refuse to listen to him, they will cross over the river of death, dying from lack of understanding. For the godless are full of resentment. Even when he punishes them, they refuse to cry out to him for help. They die when they are young, after wasting their lives in immoral living. But by means of their suffering, he rescues those who suffer, for he gets their attention through adversity. Yah is leading you away from danger, Job, to a place free from distress. He is setting your table with the best food, but you are obsessed with whether the godless will be judged. Don't worry, judgment and justice will be upheld. But watch out, or you may be seduced by wealth. Let me tell you. Don't let yourself be bribed into sin. Could all your wealth or all your mighty efforts keep you from distress? Do not long for the cover of night, for that is when people will be destroyed. Be on guard, turn back from evil, for Yah sent this suffering to keep you from a life of evil. Look, Yah is all-powerful. Who is a teacher like him? No one can tell him what to do or say to him, you have done wrong. Instead, glorify his mighty works, singing songs of praise. Everyone has seen these things, though only from a distance. Look, Yah is greater than we can understand. His years cannot be counted. He draws up the water vapor and then distills it into rain. The rain pours down from the clouds, and everyone benefits. Who can understand the spreading of the clouds and the thunder that rolls forth from heaven? See how he spreads the lightning around him and how it lights up the depths of the sea. By these mighty acts, he nourishes the people, giving them food in abundance. He fills his hands with lightning bolts and hurls each at its target. The thunder announces his presence. The storm announces his indignant anger. And that, my beautiful people, is our reading for today. That was Job 34, 35, and 36. It is. Did I even give the date? I did not start it with my story and didn't even get the date today. Happy Saturday, people. Happy Saturday. It is September the 19th, 2020. Day 255 of year 2 of reading through the books of the law and the prophets, also known as the Old Testament. And we are on day 618 of the 2-year count. All right. So, all right, y'all. So let's go ahead to the blessing, which is found, y'all know where. Numbers chapter 6, verses 22 through 27. Remember, verses 1 through 21 is the Nazirite vow. If you don't know what a Nazirite is, or you might be considering taking the Nazirite vow, hey, really think about it. Consider it. It's only a blessed thing when you take it. Man or woman can take the Nazirite vow, all right? And it gives you the detail. Go read it. I explained it in multiple videos, but I'm not going to do it again today. But it is found in Numbers chapter 6, verses 1 through 21. All right. Okay. And Yahuwah spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, May Yahuwah bless us and keep us. May Yahuwah make his face to shine upon us and be gracious unto us. May Yahuwah lift up his countenance upon us and give us his peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Yisolili, or the children of Israel, and I will bless them. All right, y'all. I love you. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Guys, if you missed it, if you missed my story, go back and listen to it. It's at the very, very beginning. All right, y'all. And plus, the video that I told you that I was telling you the story about, I'm going to post down here in the comment section. Y'all, listen to my story first, then go, if you missed the story, listen to my story first, then go watch the 1 minute 20-second video and read the comments. You will see exactly what I was talking about. By this time, my comment is probably way down at the bottom, but you can find me. I'm Murphy Tribe on YouTube too. So, all right, y'all. Love you. See you bright and early in the morning. Boo!